Good evening. Thank you, Monu, for the wonderful introduction. Let me take this opportune moment to thank Ernakulam Roundtable for hosting us. I represent the Society for Rehabilitation of the Visually Challenged, popularly called as SRVC. Just to give a quick backdrop of what we've been doing and what this endeavor is. We've started this organization in 2002. Incidentally, this is our 10th year of operation. We've been actually successfully working with the visually challenged through these several years. We've also worked on several other new age kind of employability that we can call for the visually challenged. Some of them notably would be working as reflexologists, because the visually challenged work well with the sense of touch. So we have reflexologists working who actually understand the sense of touch, who actually do something like a feet reflexology. We have a senior reflexologist actually in the audience actually. He's coming on stage in a little while. Moving on, a challenge that personally came to me while working with the visually challenged was there was no website clearly demarcated for employing the differently abled. You have the Naukri.coms and the Monster.coms, but you don't have an employment website for a differently abled. So on the World Disability Day today, we have actually launched India's first employment website for just the disabled, or I can say the differently abled. It's called, do check this out, it's called Doability. We're not calling it disability, we're calling it Doability, and it's called doability.in. Here, what we also wanted to do was look at other employment and create an awareness also. So we released a coffee table book, the book that you got with the ticket or the pass that you walked in with. We also have the coffee table book, which you'll enjoy reading. Now, at this moment, there's Sumesh, who actually helped play the video right in front. Sumesh is one of our chief trainers at our resource center at Kakinad, InfoPark. Sumesh helps train about 10 students every 8 months. What I'm going to do is throw a quick challenge, which make it a little more interactive. Sumesh, if you're with me, can you just quickly type and show to everybody on the screen? Yeah, you just plug that, please, yes. Yeah, if you can just type and show that to everybody on the screen, just quickly how you use the computer. Now, not many people know how a visually challenged work with computers. If I may say, all of us are computer savvy. We also type blind. We never look at the screen or the keyboard while typing. We only look at the screen. So then the visually challenged have this natural gift of typing, probably 3x times of an average human sighted. So we use that and actually manifold that with other skills of their sense of concentration, attention, retention, and then give them jobs at call centers, telemarketing officers, insurance companies, accounting companies, any sort of job that does not involve graphical work, the visually challenged are confident to do. And this is happening with a particular software that he's using. He's opened a MS Word document file, which all of us are comfortable with. He's using this particular software that is specifically set on his laptop. The software, and it's called as a screen reader software. He's reading the screen with his ears. When I say reading, we read with our eyes. He's reading the screen with his ears. So as he gets feedback from what he's typing, he's able to correct it. So even if he makes a mistake, he's able to correct it quickly. Sumesh is opening a Internet Explorer browser. What more? Now, Sumesh, can I just challenge you to open even an email that, that you can open just like any one of us? When I say any one of us, in the sense the audience has sighted people. Sumesh is opening Gmail, like we can see. He's just opening into his account. Just like how we type, he's typing while listening to what's on the screen. There's a surprise, actually. We were trying to get Mammootty over for this show. Mammootty was unable to make it, so he actually sent us a message, which is going to be shown on screen. That's a message that Mammootty. Yeah, Sumesh, if you can. He's reading through his inbox to open the first mail. It's just taking a while because it goes via the tab format to reach the particular email. Yes, that is the message that, good, thanks Sumesh, you hit the right button. Yes, this is the message that Mammootty was able to send. If you can just scroll down, Sumesh. Yeah, I can read. If you can scroll down, thank you. Yeah, his message says to all in the back, music is the light of people in the darkness. Feel them with their music. Best wishes for the show, Mammootty. Yeah, thanks. The other thing is we also try to get the likes of Mohanlal for the show. Mohanlal was shooting in an area which didn't have internet, so he quickly actually he actually called to say a special thanks to what was happening. We wanted to present this demo primarily to showcase the skills that he has with just listening power, which we take for granted. A lot of us take this for granted, but just the sense of listening enables him to type and get feedback. So with your permission, sir, we're just sending an email. That's choicegroup.co.in, Sumesh. You need to actually, okay. Just I am. Thank you, sir. Yeah. Choice group is without an S, Sumesh. Yeah. Sumesh, if you can correct the 2. Yeah, I just want to show you how Sumesh will also correct this. Sumesh, if you can go back to 2. Yeah, if you can, yeah, one more, and then, yeah, if you can just correct and say choice group without an S. She's actually reading saying JT at the rate choice, and then it comes down to correcting this. Yes, thank you. And you can just say, yeah. And Sumesh, you want to actually send a mail? Yes. You can send whatever a note, a quick note. Thank you, Sumesh. That's wonderful. So for the people in the back, I'm just reading. Sumesh is typing, "Dear sir, thank you very much for arranging such a wonderful program." Yeah, that's good enough, Sumesh. If you can send it also, yes. Yes, we can send it, yeah. Thank you, Sumesh. This is just a demo that was suggested to some of us because a lot of people talk about how Visually Challenged use computers, so I wanted to actually present a live demo. If you can use some, this is again to just showcase how a Visually Challenged uses a mobile phone like any of the cited. Simple things like receiving a call, answering, composing an SMS, sending it out is definitely quite a challenge for any one of us using new age devices. But for a visually challenged person, it becomes slightly more difficult if you're not accustomed to a particular device. What we have done is we have encouraged our visually challenged students to use specific mobile phones which have what is called as mobile screen reader technology. The mobile screen reader technology is something like what we saw on the PC front, just that there's a talking device in the mobile. This is a software that needs to be on the mobile device. The other challenges that we're looking at is new age employment with regard to interesting facets. Tea tasting has come up as an interesting occupation that we could work with the visually challenged, even essaying jobs. But multiple jobs on computers is one huge area that we would like to throw an idea out to the audience with all your network and your employers who are out here. If you want to hire people who can work with any sort of desk-based jobs, calling work, receiving jobs, receiving calls, etc., we're more than happy to have students come over and we would request you to run a same interview that you would run with anybody else because no job is guaranteed. We would like to have the same quality interview that you would give to anyone else.
Thank you, Roundtable. Thank you, JDPAC. ഒരുപാട് ആൾക്കാരുടെ നല്ല മനസ്സും പ്രാർത്ഥനകളും ഒന്നുകൊണ്ട് മാത്രമാണ് ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് ഈ ഓർക്കസ്ട്ര ഇവിടെ വരെ എത്തിക്കാൻ സാധിച്ചത്. Late 90s, I used to visit the blind school. From there, we got this idea that we'll form an NGO. A few like-minded people started this NGO in 2001. Actually, this is our 10th anniversary because we started operation only in 2002. And we had orientation program to introduce visually challenged people to computers. After that, it's been a non-stop journey. In 2003, I think, or early 2004, I shared the idea with Usha Uthup Didi about forming an orchestra. So I said, why not we line up some artists and announce this idea and take this forward? She said yes, and there we started this. And you saw the video, which the show in May 2004 called Music for the Heart. That show was to make an announcement that we were going to identify talents from across the state and put together an orchestra and develop them. And we gave it 1 year, exactly in 1 year in 2005. It was a challenge. We had auditions, North Kerala, Central Kerala, South Kerala. We had judges taken, 10 people playing tabla. To cut the story short, we formed the orchestra in 2005. It was named Heart to Heart. the naming was done by none other than actor Srinivas. After that, since then, we have done about more than 150 shows, including 2 overseas shows, 1 in Muscat and 3 in Dubai. These three of them are the lobby band in Meridian. Many of you would have seen them, but we never advertised them as visually challenged. We like them to be known as musicians. So it's been a journey since then, and a lot of people have employed. Sunil had the opportunity to employ one. I have now employed a girl in my office. And there are many employers sitting here. So what we want to communicate to you today is, here is a bunch of resources whom you can use. Probably you don't know them. So we're introducing them. We want to catapult them to the world. Instead of just a small SRVC with me and Sunil trying to market them, why not we all do it together? I would like to request the artists who are going to perform with them today to please make an effort to take them as their band when they do shows overseas. Because mine and Sunil's energy is limited. And we run our own business, so we have limited time and resource. And I'm sure you'll take it on yourself as a duty and responsibility. So this is basically to let you know what they can. In terms of computers, you saw what they can. So what more do we have to prove to you that they're employable? They are. A few of the employers will probably let you know their experience employing them.
And from my heart of hearts, I can say that staff like Anil, Ginny, Sushma, and a few others who are with me are really fantastic and committed, and I'm really happy for them.
And I must say that it was such a moving experience for all of us. And at the end of that, I must share with you, we thought we were doing them a favor, but actually it was just the other way around. They were doing us a favor. That's what we have to realize when we support anybody who's differently abled. We really don't realize how much they are helping us experience what will come very rarely and on rare occasions.
The last 10 years, my association with this group, my esteemed young friends, Sunil, Roy, and all, have been simply amazing. What has brought into my life has been absolutely revealing. We never knew that these close friends of ours, whom we call differently abled, are in a position to bring so much of value to life. What they have in them, their innate potential, their competence, their capabilities, and the amazing talents that they have been exhibiting today, this evening, has been absolutely heartwarming, satiating, fulfilling to every one of us in every respect.
നേരം നമ്മൾ കണ്ടുകൊണ്ടിരുന്ന ഈ ഒരു നല്ല പുണ്യപ്രവൃത്തിയെ അഭിനന്ദിക്കേണ്ട ഒരു ആവശ്യമുണ്ട്. ഇതിൻ്റെ പുറകിൽ പ്രവർത്തിച്ചുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്ന നമ്മുടെ MC റോയ്, സുനിൽ എന്നിവരെ പ്രത്യേകം അഭിനന്ദിക്കാനായിട്ട് ഞാൻ ഈ അവസരം ഉപയോഗിക്കുകയാണ്. MC റോയെ പറ്റി ഞാൻ ഒരു വാക്ക് പറയട്ടെ. റോയ് ഒരു വികലാംഗനാണ്. അതായത് സ്വന്തം ഒരു കിഡ്നി ഒരു ഫ്രണ്ടിൻ്റെ മകൾക്കൊരു ആവശ്യം വന്നപ്പോൾ ധൈര്യമായിട്ട് എടുത്തു കൊടുത്ത റോയിയെ അഭിനന്ദിക്കാനായിട്ട് ഞാൻ ഈ ഒരു അവസരം ഉപയോഗിക്കുകയാണ്.